Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio January 10, 2022. Possibly it is the impulse that with great probabilities made you give up on what you would initially think was correct. However, it is time to make everything much better for you than before. With Scorpio on your side, good things would come for you. You would somehow avoid having to confront who, ultimately, was not a good person for you. Knowing a little about your background, you could have stored some emotions that are not relevant to you. A good way to make life fill you with good energy would be that, from now on, take into account the waning moon so that the energy prevails. You would propose to be a much stronger person than before in any sense. That is why as soon as you finish an arduous task, you would try to rest as much as possible. Contemplate that, from this moment, everything would become better for you. With the sextile between the Sun and Mercury, you would have the pertinent to make everything clearer for you. Things seem to be going your way. In this case, your first reaction is euphoria, quickly followed by worry. Why do you win so easily? There must be a catch. Today you will be under the influence of the second stage, which suggests that now that you have had a taste of success, you are organizing yourself to obtain it on a consistent diet. On this day of epiphany, your sense of service is omnipresent today. You won't be able to help everyone, even if you want to. It is your moral form that returns. You will benefit from an influx of optimistic and energizing ideas. Don't let yourself be blamed. You need to address your concerns. Either way, people are not very attentive. There is distraction and neglect in the air. A touch of relational hesitation could tarnish this day a bit. Nothing insoluble, you will tend to doubt others and especially yourself. Without trust, no love story is possible. What if you finally gain confidence in life? Taking the trouble to investigate what would suit you would be essential for you to make new decisions that would make you reconcile with those who could guide you to make better decisions about how to improve your health. Come out of your shell today, and try not to be so lonely. You will never find your way until you explore the various options. The good news is that you will feel quite strong emotionally, which will give you the confidence to address people in authority, and thus earn their respect and trust in whatever project you are involved in. An old problem that you have surely already had to deal with will come back to annoy your daily health. Moisture, especially in walls, closets, and cabinets. Your home is full of potential strains of moisture. Normal that you have a little trouble keeping an eye on everything. Not everyone has monk's determination. However, you are in a good time to do a thorough cleaning of your household. Take the opportunity to take stock of the humidity level of your furniture and your walls, especially in the bathroom. Do not face yourself if you have considered that you have not been able to collect what you have been promised. It is how you would realize that you have to be more energetic and change your attitude when you have to make your effort count. For the moment, you would not need to feel bad. With the number 5 on your side, you would accept that everything would come better for you, little by little. Maybe some interesting plans you had for an event totally out of your control might be delayed or cancelled. Before you have an attack, take the opportunity to do something completely wild and different. To you to see what corresponds more, or rather, I cough the opposite of what you would normally do. Today is the perfect day to take advantage of it. It's not the best economic time you've ever seen, but you can take comfort in seeing that it's not abundant among others either. You will have to shake your feathers if you want your wallet to be better stocked. You don't lack energy or enthusiasm to carry out your best projects, but you lack moderation. You tend to take your dreams for reality, exaggerate, and run unnecessary risks. Looking carefully, you would discover that perhaps love has always been in front of you. In a way, you could go unnoticed, making everything make better sense as soon as you allow yourself to open the doors of falling in love. The waning moon would give you that opportunity without a doubt. When it comes to romance, you have a sweet and tender nature, but today you may be behaving uniquely and unusually. Your partner will be positively surprised and will tell you something that you have never heard before. Your funny and suggestive attitude will make your girlfriend fall on her back, and they could examine the limits of love of each one. Venus arrives in your sign, and its influence will be particularly felt, especially for natives of the second decan. If you are in a relationship, you might feel particularly naughty and indulge in unequivocal games of seduction with your partner, who will be delighted with these initiatives. Singles will also enjoy the blessings of the planet of love and can look forward to a meeting that promises to be intense, even if it lacks tomorrow. You would completely conquer those goals that seemed a long way from developing properly. A new technique to be able to do the right things. You would prefer for the moment not to interfere with anyone and thus protect your work path. Scorpio is the one that would be good for you. You have no idea what work awaits you. The stars indicate that obligations will rain down on you from all directions. So get your umbrella ready. Luckily, you have a fairly advanced sense of order, and that will allow you to surf on the waves of tasks that you will have today. Show your worth and have fun along the way. Tomorrow will be another day, and it seems that it will not rain. Someone must have the courage to tell you, you are a little jealous. Instead of constantly comparing yourself to others and crying foul at every opportunity, you could accomplish great things. You have a lot to showcase, but your competitive spirit blinds you. Keep in mind that comparison is not right, and work your way out by trying to look straight ahead. The road is more beautiful than you might imagine. Changing atmosphere when it comes to your family life. So be careful. If everything seems to be going well, things may take an unpleasant turn. Watch for signs of possible friction coming from those close to you. By preparing your mind, you will gain in reactivity and above all in indulgence. On the other hand, if some members of your household are in the dark, do not hesitate to give them a little boost in morale to boost everyone's good humor.